Cheers. It's coffee, by the way. It's not alcohol, I promise. It's 11:30 here this morning. So what's up, guys? It's Rob here. We're a little bit over a week away from Christmas, to be exact, about 5 days. One of the hottest items outside of the PS5 and Xbox X is going to be the latest iPhone that has come out this year. We all know that the cell phones are a bit overpriced because there's pretty much a competition going back and forth between Apple and Samsung. However, we can save ourselves a bit of money when buying an iPhone for ourselves or as a gift for someone this holiday season. So let's go ahead and slide on over to my other monitor right here, and I'll show you how to go through the process. Whoop. Well, let's go back here, but open up your browser of choice, whether it's Google, Chrome, Firefox, anything that you need. If you're doing this on your cell phone, it can be done through your cell phone too. We just want to go to apple.com, and next we're going to want to click on the iPhone button here at the top of the web page, which will bring us to the iPhone 12 Pro page, because Apple wants us to buy the iPhone 12 Pro and maybe not another iPhone. And at the top of this page, we're going to want to look and figure out what version of the phone you want. And this will bring us to a page where we can look at all the technical specs. We can take a look at the overview, look at the marketing material that Apple has published about it, and dive into the technical specs and look at the different capacities, the size, display size of the screen, the processor, and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of really great because what you can do is you can look at what essentially your iPhone is, and then what this iPhone is providing you, and make that choice of if you want to purchase it or not. But in the case that we do want to purchase the new iPhone 12, what we want to do is we want to hit this nice blue button up here in the right hand corner that says buy. And that'll load us to the page of all of our options of where we're going to select which phone we want to buy, the size, and all that kind of stuff. But before we do that, I need you to do me a favor and obliterate the like button on this video. So make that like button turn blue on it, and feel free to subscribe to the channel while you're at it, and go ahead and ring the bell. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, now back to this. So at the top of the web page, we have 3 carriers here. We have, well, really 4, but AT&T and Sprint have pretty much merged. AT&T, you can pay as little as $0 a month for the iPhone 12. Sprint and T-Mobile are offering an additional $150 trade-in, and Verizon is saying that you can pay from $11.95 a month after the Verizon bill credits and all that kind of stuff, plus Apple's credit for the iPhone 12. So let's go ahead and select. I'm just going to, for the sake of this, I'm going to go ahead and select the iPhone 12. I'm going to get it in red because I don't know why they decided to go with a mint green instead of like a camo green or something like that. Green's personally my favorite color, but in this case, we're going to go red. Then you need to select your carrier of choice. If you notice here that it says there's special offers available, and we'll dive more into that once we get to that point. So I'm a Verizon person, so I'm going to click Verizon, and then it says Verizon has a special trade-in offer. Great. So we can get the iPhone 12 from $14.95 a month after trade-in and Verizon bill credits. And this is 1 to 2 monthly payments of $24.33 before the bill credit takes in, because normally Verizon takes 30 to 60 days, so you can't return the phone in that window and still get the bill credit. So let's go down, select our size. You got 64 gigs, you have 128, and come on, Google. You have 128 and you have 256. Personally, I'm going to go with 128. And then we have our, look, the page remembered what I had in here before. So after we select our size, it's going to ask you, do you have a smartphone that you want to trade in? And this is where we're going to start saving our money. So go ahead and click yes. and then select the model of the phone that you have. So in this case, I had an iPhone XS. So I'm going to scroll down here and click on iPhone XS, and it says I can get up to a $300 trading credit, which is pretty nice. So that's going to take this price of the phone instantly from $849 to $549. And then it's going to ask me a few questions down here, like, does it turn on? Does it work functionally? Is it cracked? Does it have dents? Do all the buttons work? And all that kind of stuff. So in this case, I kept my phone in a case for the whole entire time. So my phone, it meets all this criteria. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes. And then after that, it says, well, you've got this $300 in trade-in value. Great. So we just possibly saved ourselves $300. And then on top of that, it's going to say that Verizon has a special trade-in offer. Now, the huge difference with the carriers versus Apple is Apple's going to give it to you up front. The carrier, you have to wait 30 to 60 days for them to give you the bill credit for this kind of stuff. So your bill won't change necessarily for the first 1 or 2 bills, but after that, you should see the reflected change. Next, we have our payment options. If we pay the phone in full, so if we pay the right now $549 in full, I'm not going to get that carrier credit because I'm just paying the phone in full. So if I decide to pay monthly, you notice that it says there's a special offer available. So let's go ahead and pay monthly because personally, it's 0% interest. Why not get that extra $140 and just pay it off over time versus paying it now and not getting that $140 discount? So we dive into it and we look at it. We have 3 monthly payment plans that are available to us. 1 that's through the carrier and 2 that are through Apple. The 2 that are through Apple, we need to keep in mind, we're not going to get that bill credit. So we want to go through our carrier of choice. So in this case, it's Verizon for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Verizon device program, and I'm going to get the iPhone right now as it stands for $17.04 a month for the next 24 months. And I'll get that $140 bill credit in the next billing cycle or 2. Now we're going to want to select if we want Apple Care. Personally, I always just get Apple Care on my devices. Some people don't believe in warranties. I personally do because there's been times where I've dropped my phone and I don't want to pay that $849 to replace the phone. So I'd much rather be cautious about it and protect myself. So we have the 2 options of Apple Care Plus and then Apple Care Plus with identity with theft and loss. So if you lose your phone, say you take it to the mall or something like that, and you go watch a movie, this is hopefully post-COVID, you go watch a movie and you leave your phone at the movie theater and you don't have the Find My iPhone feature turned on your phone. Well, what you can do is you can walk on over to the Apple store and say, hey, I lost my phone. Can I get a new one? And then Apple will be gracious and give you a new phone. However, with Apple Care, that won't be a thing. You'll have to pay the price of the new phone because you don't have that theft and loss prevention on it. But personally, I don't know about you guys, but I keep my cell phone pretty much attached to my hip all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip over the theft and loss prevention. And I personally like paying the 2 years of coverage just flat outright versus getting billed monthly for the $7.99 reoccurring charge. So at the end of it, after I selected my coverage and everything like that, $17.04 for the next 24 months. It'll be $24.54 before the Verizon bill credits. It includes a $30 Verizon instant discount. It includes $440 total dollars in trading credits. So remember, you're going to be getting that $300 from Apple, and then you're going to be getting that $140 from the carrier. And then down here, it also says I'm going to be using the Verizon device program, and then I'm selecting the Apple Care Plus at $149 that will be billed separately. So I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. And the next thing is since I'm trading in my phone, I need to be replacing a phone. So I'm going to replace my phone on my account. I would type in my numbers, so 443 8675-309. If you don't get that joke, I'm so sorry. Feel free to just Google 8675-309 and see what comes up, and maybe you'll understand it. Then I'll type in my billing zip code, so 13371, and click on continue. What it'll do is it'll pull up my account and it'll have me sign in to my Apple account, and then it'll have me sign into my Verizon account saying that I'm adding this device to my account. This links the transaction from Apple to Verizon. So you get that Verizon bill credit, and then Verizon also knows that they need to be billing you monthly for that iPhone. So after you do all that, you're going to go through and you'll have to pay. With Verizon, I had to pay roughly about $85. It was an activation fee plus everything else on top of it. And then since I selected the Apple Care Plus plan and I wanted to pay all of it up front, I paid all of it up front instead of paying for it monthly. You'll probably have a lower cost if you're just paying for it monthly versus paying all of it up front. But that's really the trick of the trade that Apple really doesn't want to tell you, is they want you to buy the phone at MSRP instead of going through their website like this and saving yourself a few $100s. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that when you do this, you need to mail your phone back within 14 days to Apple to get that $300 trading credit. If you don't mail your phone back before 14 days, what will happen is you're going to be charged the full price of the phone monthly instead of that trade-in credit. So you got to do it before 14 days. So right now is the perfect time because we're 5 days away from Christmas. And what we can do is the Monday following Christmas, we can take that device, we can mail it right in the Apple, and then we'll be good to go. So, but if you guys have any questions about this or any comments that you want to add on to it, feel free to drop it down in the comments section below. Thank you all for watching so much, but before you leave, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so we can help out the YouTube algorithm get this content out there. I greatly appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.